Hi Dave, I was just wondering if you had any advice or any articles regarding CVs and cover letters at the moment, especially for new graduates trying to enter the veterinary field. Thank you.
Bethany, great question. The answer to that is going to depend on where you're applying. There's going to be different things you want to do, different things you want to highlight depending on the organization you're applying to. If you're applying, for example, to a small independent practice, making it clear that you have the ambition to want to work in referral medicine might make you unattractive to them because they think you're going to leave very quickly. If you're applying to a corporate practice where actually you have many career options, that might not matter at all, and they may very much be impressed by somebody who wants to stick around and move through the various echelons of their organization. So first thing I think is know your audience and tailor this thing to your audience. Writing to whom it may concern on your cover letter just sucks. Most job adverts will tell you the name of the person you're writing to, and even if they don't, you can find out who the practice manager or the senior vet leading the team is without too much effort. Go to that effort and you will stand out a little bit, okay? Now, once you've established who you're applying to and what things you think they might be looking for, and let's imagine it's my practice, I'm going to look for three things. I want to know where you want to be 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now. And does your plan dovetail with my plan? I do not expect you to stay with my practice forever. I want you to join. I want you to have a great time when you're with us. I want us both to benefit from that. But I want to know if I can help you get someplace, because if I can, I know you've got a safe home and a useful home that you're going to feel valued and you're going to get reward for being with us for that amount of time. The second thing is I want to know if you're going to be a good team fit. And that's all about attitude, not aptitude. So I want to know more about your values. I want to know more about what makes you tick. I want to know what things really matter to you in your work. So you could perhaps share some of that with me. And then I also want to know, are you able to work well and play well with others, right? So I'm looking for people who are humble. I'm looking for people who are willing, capable and are good with working with others. So they're emotionally intelligent, that they want others to succeed as well, that they do not have either such big egos or such fragile egos that other people having success around them is some form of assault or insult to them or threat to them. So I'm looking for people who are well balanced, but I'm also looking for people who have done interesting things in their careers at university. They've shown some determination. They've shown some ability to take on other projects alongside their studies. Because people who are doing that have shown the ability to make plans. They've shown a determination. They've shown a willingness to take on more work than just the basic amount of work and handle it. So I want to know how those things worked out. So, for example, at my university career, I did other things alongside each of the years I was at vet school. And a great example and something I'm really proud of is I coached the women's rugby club in my final year at vet school. I also set up a little project called Fridays Are for Sport, where in Friday afternoons, rather than just go to the pub, which was very common for us to do at Glasgow, we would go to the sports fields and we set up hockey, football, touch rugby, all playing and just competing and having good sessions on a Friday night. And then we'd all go to the pub. But the objective was to improve our sports capability so as we could compete a bit better when it came to our annual grudge match against Edinburgh Vet School. And so those things were little projects that were just projects of love on the side. And I'm really proud of the fact that the Women's Rugby Club gained promotion to the next division up in the year that we were coaching them. And also that not the year I was there, but the year after that Glasgow actually did really well in Dig Day for about the first time ever. Those were results of effort that we put in. So I want to see somebody who's ambitious and that their ambitions link with my ambitions. So we're going to go on this journey together for a little while. I want to know if you're a great team fit and that you're going to work and play well with other human beings. I'm going to want to know that you've got great attitude and that you can take ownership. You're willing to take on work, that you're not just going to fall over at the first hurdle, the first sign of difficulty. And so that's hard to know, but if you articulate your past experiences at vet school, that can help as well. So just shine the light on you, but don't BS. You do not want to talk yourself into a position where you're not going to be supported, or you're not going to, able to deliver what it is you promised you'd deliver, because that's going to end up badly. So there you go, Bethany. Know your, not opponent, but know your audience. Shine a light on the things the employer looks like they value. Make sure those values align with your own. And then, write an honest and authentic cover letter that tells your story. If you do that, you're pretty likely to get interviews. And as long as that's an authentic version of you, I would say you're pretty likely to get a job as well. All right, I hope that was useful to you. Thank you for the question. If you have a question, please send your question into us here, and you'll get an answer back on a future show of the Veterinary Career Success Show. All right, that's it from me. Be safe, be well, and be happy.